4 o'clock news.
It is a big year for our nation. The United States is marking 250 years, and with so many celebrations taking place across our country, there are some must-do things when celebrating our nation's birthday. We're joined with travel author Kelly Stillwell. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
Okay, we're talking about some of the top travel destinations for celebrating America's 250.
Yes.
Let's start here in Florida because some people may not want to travel too far.
Right. Well, it's the oldest city in America. It's a great place to start.
St. Augustine, right?
St. Augustine.
I love that city.
And of course, we'll start with probably the most popular spot, the Castillo. 17th century Spanish fort. Everyone wants to go upstairs and see that view, and it is spectacular. But go downstairs and explore a little bit. It's just, there's so much history there, and it's fascinating. So
I find it such a great place to take kids to.
It is.
I mean, the forts. Who doesn't love a fort? The Fountain of Youth, and they just have a lot of touristy places, but geared towards like the whole family, right?
Yes, that's true. In fact, the Colonial Quarter is fabulous for kids. Our guide was so funny. There was a family with 2 kids in my group, and the kids ran around and everyone laughed, but we also learned.
Right.
So it was.
And there's ghost tours too.
Ghost tours.
I remember all of that. It was fun.
Yes, yes.
All right, talking about the Spanish influence, we can't forget to mention San Antonio, Texas.
That's right. And there's so much to see. There are 5 missions, including the Alamo, which make the only UNESCO heritage site in all of Texas. And a fun fact that I found out when I was there, Phil Collins loved the show Davy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier.
Right.
He collected 400 pieces of memorabilia from the Texas Revolution, and he donated it to the Alamo, and it's on display with him narrating, which I just think is so fun.
Oh, I think that is so fun too.
Yes.
So many places in the American Southwest, but what would you say are your must-see places in terms of, America's 250th?
Well, there's just so many. Washington, D.C. You can't leave out Washington, D.C.
Right.
The Smithsonian, where you can see the American history. Let me try again.
Yes.
The Smithsonian Museum of American History.
We got it.
There's the Star-Spangled Banner. The National Archives, you can see the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. If there's a line, it moves fast. They take in about a dozen people at a time. And there's so much to see in Washington, it's hard to just pick a few.
If you haven't taken your kids there, that's a must.
Yeah. The Jefferson Memorial, the father of the Declaration of Independence.
And I've got to imagine they're going to have just the most spectacular fireworks display because it's America's birthday.
That's right. And take a bus tour. A bus tour is a great way to see so much in a short amount of time.
Any other places that we can't forget?
Well, the Southwest, the expansion west is a big part of our history. So I also love Arches National Park, Canyonlands. Can you imagine?
Utah, right?
That is Utah. Can you imagine the travelers that came upon that must have thought they were in another world?
They probably thought aliens did it.
Right. Moab, which is, still kind of a Western town. And then the Canyon Spirit is a train ride, a luxury train ride where you can see from Denver to Salt Lake City. It's a wonderful experience, and they have people that tell you about the wildlife and the geology, and
I love the idea too of maybe going to one of those wild west saloons, or like an old town that's kind of kept some of that alive. So
or a dude ranch.
A dude ranch.
Yes,
absolutely. Of course, Yellowstone is out there too in the Grand Tetons, so you could fish and hike and bike and all of that stuff. All right, so you brought some books with you.
Well,
tell me about
Bradenton
these.
magazine, just because the entire article that I wrote about all these places, and obviously we couldn't cover them all today, is this issue.
Okay. That's out now, right?
It's out. It just came out, yes.
Okay.
This book by Darley Newman, Revolutionary Road Trip, comes out tomorrow.
Oh,
so
gosh, good.
It's absolutely fascinating.
And it's about a road trip, obviously.
It is about a road trip with places that she picked that had an influence, that were influenced by the revolution. And I learned so much. I just got it because I asked for an advance copy. and it's wonderful.
So she tours through the cities that were
Yes.
important in the American
Yes.
Revolution and points out, oh, that would be a great companion if you were going to take that same trip, right?
You could do the same trip, absolutely.
Oh, nice. And then finally?
Just some books for kids, you know. I
that's
picked these
so
up in
good,
St.
yes.
Augustine, and you know, I just think it's important that all these places are fabulous. They all have great restaurants. They all have
Yes.
so much to do. But this year, let's look at things through the lens of history, through the lens of what made us, what got us where we are.
A great country that we are.
That's right.
So take the historic sightseeing tours.
Yes.
All right. Kelly Still, it's always so much fun to have you here talking about places to go visit.
Thank you
so much
Thank
for joining
you.
us.
Always a pleasure.
Yep.